Welcome back to Black Star Dove. Welcome back to my channel. As always, I need that HBO special, which means help a brother out. Trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Go ahead, click that subscribe button. I most definitely appreciate you. This one's a little bit different. I was asked this in an email, and it made me think about it. Let's talk about racism in the workplace. And then, have I ever experienced it? If you are to experience it, what should you do? So let's talk about things like this. I have experienced racism, but a different form. I experienced tokenism, where they did everything in their power to prop me up, to make me look presentable, to, give me to the next level. I've had jobs where I've gotten promoted at times where I shouldn't have. I'll be honest. I got a whole lot of perks that other people have outworked me, but I was one of the few only black men, so they gave it to me. So I've experienced quote unquote racism, but just in a different way. I never experienced the negative side of racism, which, I guess that's about perspective. Just what should you do if you are experiencing the negative effects of racism? If you think because of your race, your skin color, it's preventing you from getting past a certain point, the first thing you should do is document everything. If you can, even better, send it from your company's email address. Send it from your work email to your actual email, and then document everything as it happens and who was there, what time it was, what did people have on, and all that stuff. Take detailed notes. Make it like a police report. When you file a police report, sorry about that. When you file a police report, they ask you for the height, the weight, the hair color, the eyes color, was his hair thinning, things of that nature. Just make sure it's like clear and precise, and you could actually, when you read it, it should be able to describe everything. I should be able to know that painting was on the wall, or that candle was lit, or something like that, and then what that person had on, what color was their shirt, everything. Like you can never have too much documentation. So document it down, send it in. That way, when you present your case to HR, you have all the documented proof. But for myself, what I have experienced, like I said, is tokenism, where people have propped me up. I've had a lot of jobs. Some people say even my current position at my job. They was like, how did you get that fast and you jumped over everything else? I was like, I don't know. I just interviewed and they say yes. So, but I'm not saying that that's what happened. I'm just saying I just interviewed and they said you got it. So that's all I have to say about that. But yeah, just like people will come to me and be like, hey, you should take this leadership course, or you should do this, you should do that. And then it's just like they're trying to prop me up and build me up to take that next step. All managers want to see their employees get promoted, I believe, because it shows how good they are. That way they can go show their boss, hey, I got all these employees promoted. That means that I need to get a promotion. It helps out everyone. But I can't lie and say that sometimes they've been a little extra with me because, hey, I'm a black man. Now, there's a lot of black women in my field, and like they're rising up, but it's very few black men, and they're trying to say, okay, that's one. Like I think on my floor alone, I think I counted like 5 black men, and I'm included in it. So you have to excuse me. I'm getting back into my chops of recording videos, and then this weekend I'm gonna record 4 videos at once, so that way that can last for the next 2 weeks. But yeah, so I was like, literally, I'm like one of 5 black men on my floor, but there's 5 floors, so just 5 black men on one floor. So and then out of the 5 black men, one is cool, One really don't want shit to do with anything. And then there's me. I'm just like, fuck it, I'm here. And then the other two are kind of like, they're there for the women. So really, if you think about it, it's like me and someone else the only to choose from. So so it's like, I guess, you just play with the hand that you're dealt. And sometimes they give you a little extra cards. And if you're playing Uno, you stack it. Because that's the way we play Uno. We don't play that you draw two. No, draw two, draw two, draw two, draw two. And you can also put the draw 4 on top of the draw 2. Yeah, like we play straight up hood version. Same thing with Monopoly. Put all the money on free parking. Yes. But if you are experiencing that, I would say the best thing you can do is, like, if you don't want to stay there, leave. Like, find a new job and leave. I would say put in your 2-week notice and be professional. But if you don't want to, you could just like leave and just, as soon as you get a new job and you work until your last day, you could just leave without telling them. Most states are at will employment, which means that you can come and go as you please, and they can fire you whenever they please. So you could just fire your job at any point in time. But just be smart. I would say don't burn unnecessary bridges. Keep those bridges open. But yeah, just document it if you can. Try to talk to higher management. Try to talk to HR. Because you deserve to be treated fairly. And that also goes for me. A lot of shit that I got, I did not deserve. I'll be the first one to tell you. But I got a son to feed, so I'm gonna take all that shit. I'm taking everything. I got a 5-year-old, and he is hungry. Like, every time I see him, Dad, can I get McDonald's? No, you ain't have McDonald's. But I'm hungry. Okay, let's go get something to eat. I don't want to eat nothing. What do you want to eat then? McDonald's. Oh man, a little boy is something else, man. I love him from my heart, though. But take care. I love you. Peace. And then try to be a good person to people. I love you.